This episode of Capes and Lunatic Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Perich, and you are listening to the Capes and the Lunatic Sidekicks podcast.
I'm here for Peter. Damn straight. And so are the guys in this issue.
Whoa, hey now. Welcome back. That's right, it's the beginning of a new month. It's October. Or, I'm sorry, should we say Shock-tober. I am Phil. Joining me as always, the lovely young lady who requested this month. It is.
I demanded it. It's a little hellfire, you know.
I was trying to make it sound like you weren't completely threatening me.
It was after the Captain America saga that I decided we're getting out there.
Oh, just wait till next year. I'm already working on the schedule. You're gonna get like all Punisher stories for like a month of Spider-Cast.
As long as they're
competent.
Keyword. Thank you.
Did you see Mr. DG Chichester is now using that in his vocabulary?
Yes. Yes. I think it's kind of hard for writers to like kind of articulate that because they think, well, yeah, of course it's, you know, he's bad at his job, but it's for a reason, you know?
Mm-hmm.
For reasons. But we like it actually when he is like competent, and he's only competent when he teams up with people. So that's why we like Punisher team-ups. We cracked the code. You're welcome, Marvel.
I never disappoint.
But on to this. I'm so excited. I just feel like 2020 has been such a poop year. We just need a little fun. You know?
Exactly.
Spider-Man's favorite whipping boy.
Oh, but we get a bunch of them this time with the Deadly Foes of Spider-Man miniseries.
It was so gimmicky, but like good. You know what I mean? Like
yes.
There's a way where it can be cash grabby, gimmicky, but still fun and not monotonous, and like an event that leads to another event that leads to a miniseries that leads to a spinoff that leads to a reboot.
I mean, it led to Lethal Foes later on, but that was a poop show, but still.
You know, that's kind of Marvel's thing. They don't really know when to quit when they're ahead. See Clone Saga.
Oh, hell. But the sales were there. But
yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Money, whatever. You know.
Yeah,
supposedly.
Whatever.
I don't even believe that, honestly.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that's all I was selling was Spider-Man and X-Men. Anyway.
Yeah, but not all books, just because they're there, sell. They just want you to think that. I'm just saying.
But anyway, this is from 1991.
I was a baby. Not really, but
I wasn't too old. Come on. From May through August 1991. So yes, this starts. Oh look, they caught Lil Sy from page 1. It looks like the Punisher
exactly
confronting the Shocker in a. Is it supposed to be a warehouse or something? I'll make you sorry when I get these vibro units working. Wait. They're not working.
But beg anyway. I like it. See, this is BAMF Frank. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that dialogue all the time.
Shocker thinks he's going to give him the old...
You get a vibrating hand and you get a vibrating hand.
He wishes. He's not even good enough for the Punisher to do that to him. I'm just saying.
Something tells me we're going to be using that button a lot this month. All right. Okay. So, yes. So, once his vibro units don't work, he's trying to bribe the Punisher. I got money stashed away. Even if you
know, honestly though, can we just be honest? What even is Shocker's like ensemble? Like what is this? This does not strike fear into the average citizen. I'm just wondering if you're going to a BDSM party, like, and where's it at? Can I come with you? What's going on here?
Well, his weapons are so powerful, he needs to wear a giant mattress on his whole body. Lil, come on.
I know, it's just like, I'm not scared, bruh. Like, if Doc Ock came at me with his, sparkly quantum tentacles, as much as I like him, I'd still kind of step back. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
He just needs some heels, you know, at this point.
I don't think those are tentacles.
But, what, yellow and brown doesn't strike fear into your heart?
No, not at all. It makes me worried.
Oh, wait a minute. I think the costume just used to be yellow.
Exactly. But let's continue. I just wanted to bring that up. It's a choice.
But then here's a voice. Even if you could make a deal with the Punisher, you can't make one with me. No, no, no. It's the Scourge.
So swear the Scourge of crime. So this is going to be absolutely traumatically bad.
Yes. Shocker runs into a wall. Ooh.
That's a classic oof if I've ever seen one.
So as Herman Schultz is begging for,
and he's always running into brick walls.
I know.
He's so called out right now, and it's only the second page.
But they're both like, you can't make any deals. I swear I'll go straight. And then he hears, I doubt that.
Doubt it.
Hank, but I'll save you anyway as Spider-Man comes whipping in.
Because, he's Captain Save-A-Boop.
Save me from these two. You can waltz me into the prison of your choice.
Is he even worth prison?
What kind of prison?
It's in his prison purse.
Yeah, that does look like a comfy prison purse. I'm just saying, judging off the outfit.
Whoa.
Might be a comfy prison purse.
It's in his prison purse.
So yeah, we see Spider-Man webbing up and taking down Scourge and Punisher. Oh, he webs Punisher to a wall, then punches
him. He got it in the face! He's got him face against the wall. Assume the position. Hello. Good morning.
Face down.
Nobody tell Rob.
So yeah.
Save it for Wade's World, damn it. This is a family-friendly show. It's Spidey-Man.
So Spider-Man just punches Frank's face into the wall.
Hey, low-key, still a better love story than a lot of things going on in comic books. Because he's like, it's so I can have you all to myself.
Looking at you, Joker. And Spider-Man's like, the only reason I'm doing this is so I can have you all to myself. And he rips off the Shocker's mask. Now I can
He's like, shh. Don't speak, darling. Let me get upside down and give you a kiss. As is the custom of spiders.
But no.
That's some sexual tension. I'm just going to throw it out there, guy.
Spider-Man, I know, because Spider-Man rips off his mask and he's like, I'm saving you for yourself so I can see your face. As you die, as he goes full Venom.
Dun, dun, dun. Now this is a Spider-Man I can get behind.
Whoa.
And in front of. Hey-o.
Hey-o. But then we see...
Oh, God. He's having nightmares.
We see Herman Schultz, the Shocker, waking up in prison. No, let go. Let me go, Spider-Man. A dream, the same nightmare again. Holy... Oh, Lord.
I don't think that's sweat.
Whoa. That's probably not...
Fuck it, Lilith.
That's probably not the best thing when you're locked in prison is to be dreaming about all men chasing you.
It's a recurring dream, too. But you saw that Spider-Man. Like I said, it's definitely a Spider-Man you can get behind and in front of. Kudos and a tip of the hat.
He's having Lilith Hellfire dreams.
Hitting it from all sides. Meanwhile, a few hours later, sometime north of the Tombs prison, see?
The Kingpin smoking in his office.
The 90s when you could smoke anywhere, even on a plane.
Well, he owns the building, so I'm assuming.
He's a big guy. That's not good for his health. Shame on him.
A man with no such self-esteem problems, it says.
Mr. Fisk!
Oh, yes. Pembroke comes in. I know you want to be informed. Today is the day Abner Jenkins is being paroled.
You know it must be done.
It's already being arranged. So Mr. Jenkins should prove to be a...
Now this is prime Kingpin. I like a nice dark suit on my Kingpin.
Yep. None of that fancy boy white stuff. Yeah.
Now this is like you just kind of biting off Otto when you got the white suit. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. Jenkins should prove a most useful pawn. If not, he shall be a dead one. Jeez.
All he needed was like a fat lunch tabby cat or like one of those Persian cats in the lap. Like, can we get that for Fisk?
No, Spider-Man, I want you to die. But
when are we reviewing Austin Powers?
Yeah, baby. Well, to do that. Oh, should we do that for like a New Year's thing or something?
Yeah, definitely. Something fun.
Mm-hmm.
Be on the lookout. We'll work it out.
Maybe we'll do a New Year's Eve party or something.
Nice.
But meanwhile, 100 miles to the north.
What in the Black Panther had a baby with the wasp is going on over here?
I know all the prisoners are complaining this guy's getting out because they're like, oh, all I did was steal a car or sell some guns. This guy goes toe to toe with Spider-Man and Iron Man. Hint.
Where's our editors now?
And he gets paroled. Oh, nice. But yeah, he gets out of prison and he's thinking, how he had to make a deal.
Mommy, is that man a crook? Shh. No, you shame him. Shame him.
But then 3 days later in Lower Manhattan, we see Mr. Jenkins visit the Tinkerer.
Boo.
And the Tinkerer's...
That's like D level, bro. Damn near F level. I'm just saying.
They don't have that much money after getting out of prison because he's talking about replacing the armor that got trashed in Spectacular Spider-Man 164.
There we go.
Remember?
Thank you.
We covered that a few weeks ago. Remember
I was just like, where's my editor's note, Philip? Come on. Link in the show notes.
Remember our Night and Fog episode?
Link in the show notes, guys.
Well, like it or not, world, like it or not, and Lilith does not. Here comes the Beetle.
Dun, dun, dun. Ted Cord wants to have a word with you, sir.
Testing out.
Jamie Ramirez. Jamie wants to have a word with you, sir.
Testing out the gyros and the suction
that
tips.
Outfit, though, I don't really. I'm not getting full Beetle vibes. Is all that I'm saying. It's lacking a scarab. DC did it better.
This green and purple doesn't strike fear in your heart.
Not from this dude. Maybe from Mysterio.
Ew. Oh, so then Abner leaves. Thanks, Tinkerer. You'll get cash after my first job. Please see that I do. Is
the Tinkerer secretly Mephisto? I feel like every old man that shows up in Marvel is secretly Mephisto. That is my headcanon until proven wrong.
He was working with Mephisto because didn't they say, Amazing Spider-Man 2, Tinkerer was working with aliens, but then they retconned it where the aliens were actually like Mephisto and two other guys.
Yeah, exactly. Just saying, something. I have headcanons and they make sense in my head for a reason.
Maybe the Tinkerer is like his dad or his grandpa.
Ooh. We'll get Charlie Esser to flesh that out. No worries.
That's right. So the Beetle's thinking, oh, another debt. But then several days later, in an alleyway in Manhattan's Washington Heights, a woman stands by a blue van.
Looking like April O'Neil. I was waiting for the damn Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to jump out. Now that IDW, can we get? I know you work with Marvel on some things. Can we get a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Spider-Man crossover, please? Batman was cool and all, but Spidey makes more sense. I'm just saying.
Wearing that beret on her head.
Raspberry beret. Definitely came from a secondhand store.
But she's waiting outside as the guys inside begin a meeting once again of the Sinister Syndicate.
Now that Speed Demon's here, shut up.
Shut up.
Like
you didn't used to go by the name Wizard. Shut up.
Terrible branding. I'm glad he did rebrand eventually.
The evil one did, yes. Because, yes, it's Speed Demon, Rhino, Boomerang, Beetle, and Hydro Man.
This is like everybody's basically a knockoff of a DC villain round table. Hashtag fight me. I said what I said.
So, yeah, the Beetle's like, thank you all for coming. You found it tough going solo. Prefer the extra power and security of the group. By saying he has a job planned. Wait a second. Boomerang's like, last time out, we nearly got our heads handed to us. If it's the story I'm thinking about, yeah, it was like Spider-Man and Silver Sable almost kicked their butt.
Imagine!
Yeah.
As much as I love Silver Sable, be serious.
Only one of them actually has superpowers. Yes.
Powers of a damn spider. Get out of here.
No, Sinister Six, they are not.
That's why they're a syndicate.
Yes. And of course, Boomerang's pulling the old Starscream. Maybe it's time for someone else to lead this team, like me.
No.
So yeah.
No.
Well, Beetle says, I organized this team, I devised this plan, and I have the power to lead us to success. Understands he?
on, guys. This isn't funny. You're not enjoying this. This is hilarious.
Told you, it's Megatron and Starscream.
I know.
My. But anyway, you think your lousy electrobites are any match for my boomerangs?
Oh, what's a beauty like that doing with a jerk like Boomerang? You don't know what he's packing. You know, boomerangs always come back. Just saying. I worked on that one all night. Thank you very much.
And then, this takes place before Amazing Spider-Man 344, because the Rhino is still stuck in his suit. There you go, Charlie.
Ugh, tedious. I'm sorry. It's tedious. It's not interesting. It's stupid. It makes him look like the idiot that he is. We'll get there, though.
So the group decides to head out. Yeah, Boomerang's making out with, that's his girlfriend in the alley, Layla. And Speed Demon. What's a jerk doing like that with a beauty like that? So they take off in the van. But
nearby, a young man lost in thought exits an all-night deli. He's probably getting that marble rye, you know.
We had to do laundry. He had to do laundry and pick up some kind of dinner because his wife is out of town.
Probably with that Bruce.
Oh.
I kid. I have to say this. I love Mary Jane. I give her grief because I just want to see her be better. I encourage the writers to make her be better. Looking forward to that Mary Jane reboot.
Exactly. But Spider-Man, Peter walks into the street. Uh-oh, that van's not stopping. I wish Mary Jane wasn't off on a location shoot. Whoa, spider sense! As he leaps out of the way of this speeding van.
I'm just saying, New York's super big, so this is like the most coincidental thing to ever happen, ever.
You didn't know about his greatest superpower?
Coinky dinkies?
Yep.
Oh, convenient point is convenient, yes.
So if these idiots had actually stopped and not tried to run this kid over, they would have not had Spider-Man.
They would have gotten away with it too, see?
Spider-Man wouldn't have tried to interfere, so thank you. You can't be careless like that under pressure if that guy hadn't been a high jumper.
Idiots. Just a long story of a bunch of idiots bumbling through.
And Peter's like, it's too dark, but I swear I glimpsed Boomerang and Speed Demon in that van. Really? You can't see the Rhino? Come on.
He's got a soft spot, a blind spot, if you will. Don't worry about it.
So then we see what their plan is. The Rhino charges headfirst and breaks them into the Federal Reserve.
Is there a Federal Reserve in New York?
In 91, maybe. I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna research in the background. Don't.
Oh man. Oh, we should have got should have thought ahead and got a voiceover by a certain Aussie, because this Boomerang is every Boomerang criminal is Australian. We do know that.
Oh dang, it is, and it's right on Liberty Street.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
We're not sponsored, but we're welcome. We're welcome to our sponsorship overlords.
If you would like to, yes. So yes, Boomerang uses an exploding ring to.
Wait, do they really keep money in the Federal Reserve like that? I feel like maybe coins. I don't know.
Well, they show them taking out some bags, but there's gold bars there too.
Ooh, yeah, because we're not on a gold standard, so you know. Hashtag still better.
So yeah, Beetle's like, all right, we got 3 minutes to get it all in the van. Jeez, it's like supermarket sweep.
I missed that show.
Save the clowning for later. My electronic devices may have canceled the alarms, but the guards will be here soon, so yeah.
Meanwhile, Dr. Evil, Fisk, is sitting there in his chair.
Mm-hmm.
With his little fingers. Excellent. Oh wait, he's pulling his Mr. Burns impression.
But yeah, the guards show up. Beetle and Hydro Man start taking them out until Spider-Man shows up. How did you find us?
Oh, guess you should look both ways before running somebody over.
That's right. But Spider-Man's thinking he was going to tell them their hideout, but he couldn't let them kill the guards. Spider-Man, how'd he know about this? We haven't even...
Bro, look at this lineup, and it's just Spider-Man. They're sad. They're pathetic.
I know. And Beetle's thinking, just what I need, and not a major problem. And Boomerang's like, oh, all right, Big Shot, what's your master plan?
I just love Kingpin. He's so sassy and savage. He's like, our little drama has taken a most Darwinian turn.
Well, I guess he's hoping maybe they'll kill Spider-Man, but money...
Burn!
Exactly.
He's like, these idiots.
Burn. The Beetle's like, yeah, my reputation will be trash if I don't do anything. So yeah, he tells them to attack. Inform me if anyone dies, especially if it's a Spider-Man.
I'll have to smoke my cigar and look out the window because that's all I do.
5 against 1, you having a chance. I'd be like, I fight 6 clowns more powerful than you, so I'd shut up.
On a regular.
In December.
It was like clockwork for a long time.
Once a year or so. But stay tuned for December.
Sinister Sixmas.
Oh.
The theme months continue.
Send me your pictures of Otto Octavius in a Santa hat. Charlie Esser, I'm sure you have a few. Yeah, but send me the ones where he's wearing more clothes also too, Charlie Esser. Combined, they're powerful enough to take me to the Whoa, spider sense. So yeah, he gets
danger.
Gets Hydra Man to hit Speed Demon, but then Boomerang throws a Shatterang at him.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Shat.
Nobody tell Rob.
That's an A, Lilith.
Nobody tell Rob.
So yeah, Spider-Man's leaps off the Rhino. Beetle's trying to zap him. Ooh! Then Speed Demon.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt.
Speed Demon hits him with a chain. What is this, Lilith's house?
They wish.
Oh. So yeah, they gather around to try to finish him off. But then hold it. Rhino.
Phrasing.
Rhinos tells them to hold it. You know the other reason I rejoined the team was to get enough money to get this blasted rhino hide surgically removed. I don't need a...
Shut up.
I don't need a murder...
It's never gonna happen. Sorry, sir.
I don't need a murder rap. But then Boomerang's like, hold it, we're a team.
Are you, though?
The rest of us say he's dead meat, including the Beetle, our leader. But the Beetle's like, I could really use a big dumb idiot like the Rhino on my side. I understand.
Couldn't we all?
I understand the Rhino's position, so he tells them all to clear out. But Speed Demon still gets a kick in as he's running out the door. But Spider-Man's like, man, his back's killing him because of that chain. To think I owe my life to the Rhino.
Ugh, could you imagine?
I know. But then, oh look, Boomerang comes back. He's like, screw those guys, I'm going to kill you anyway.
Screw these guys, I'm going home.
Exactly. So he tries to hit him with a heat-seeking Shatterang.
I bet it is.
Whoa. So Spider-Man clings to the wall, leaps to the wall directly above Boomerang, so Boomerang brings the wall down on himself. Idiot.
I gotta love these idiots. They're lovable idiots, bro. They really, truly are.
Yeah, so he gets captured because Spider-Man disarms him and leaves him for the cops. They're creeperang. Jeez. Spider-Man caught Boomerang. And Layla's like, of course, we can't. Fred's still in there. Beetle pulling that gun. Wrong. Your boyfriend went back in there against my orders. Now drive. And look, Boomerang hasn't even been arrested for 5 seconds, and Speed Demon's already like, oh, don't worry. You can cry on my shoulder.
Snakes! A lot of them.
That dope Boomerang, he's gone and got himself captured, leaving his lady friend in need of a sympathetic shoulder, like Speed Demons.
Eyebrows, eyebrows, eyebrows. Although Speed Demon, much like the Flash, is an unfortunate nickname.
I was gonna say,
still better than the Wizard, though.
Do you want the fastest man alive?
No. Oh, like, you're not Quicksilver. Get out of here.
So put them back at their headquarters the next day. Layla, this is Steve Partridge, my own personal lawyer, the Beetle says. He comes from a great family. Yeah, but he says he's going to get that Boomerang freed. The police are expecting us to try to break him out. This is the better way. Layla's
is
like,
it though?
But yeah, Beetle's like, yeah, I'm still angry for him disobeying orders, but we are a team and we have obligations. So the lawyer leaves, and then we see Rhino and Hydra Man just chowing down. They went to the deli too. I
mean, it's New York. Everything's open all the time. Anyway, so
say, okay, Okay, Finger Roth. I see you like the deli. Okay. Oh, look at Speed Demon making Layla a plate.
How thoughtful.
Come on, baby. I need you I need you with a full stomach. Come on.
Yikes.
Oh my lord. They're all toasting with like food and gold. and Beetle's thinking he has to tell them something, but then, Beetle, we got most of the loot packed up. And they're like, who's that? That's Pembroke, the Kingpin's new right-hand man. Because remember, he killed the Arranger. But why has he got our money? The money belongs to the Kingpin. He arranged for my early release from prison, financed our whole operation, provided blueprints and guard schedules, all in return for the proceeds of this heist. But they're all like, you jerk.
Sing like the canary you are, bro.
Let's snap this fancy dress shrimp in two and send them back to the fat man. And Beetle's like, no, we don't want Kingpin on our bad side. He gets 100% of this take and only 10% of future jobs. Believe me, a friend like the Kingpin is worth any price.
Yikes. That's a bad deal, bro.
Who cares about that fat slob? Let's just go kill him, Hydro Man says.
I mean, I like Hydro Man's chutzpah. I really, truly do.
They can't kill Spider-Man and Silver Sable. They're going to take down the Kingpin.
I mean, you got a chance.
Yeah,
he doesn't have his own book. You got a chance.
Yeah, ask the Punisher.
Wow. That's because that's not really his villain. We all know that. It's kind of a Daredevil thing at this point.
Yeah, but if you shoot and miss, Kingpin will hunt you for the rest of your days. Oh my lord! Look at Speed Demon without his mask. Is that a blonde crew cut?
Yikes.
But yeah, even Speed Demon's like, better men than us have tried to cross the Kingpin. We'd be fools to.
Fools, I tell you.
So they're all mad, especially the Rhino. But
you know, Marvel really could use a Joker. Somebody that ain't scared of nobody or nothing.
That's right.
Really shake things up and give them a new breed of criminal. That's all I'm saying.
They had it. It was Carnage back in the day when he was good.
That was such a brief window in time, though.
I know. Or when Venom was evil.
Don't make me reminisce on the days of when Venom was good. It's sad. It's real sad.
I know. So once the Kingpin's men leave, they all get in Beetle's face. You got some splaining to do, or you're gonna die. I was desperate. In debt to the Kingpin, I made all sorts of promises to get out of jail. I couldn't take a chance that you'd refuse. I couldn't take a chance you'd refuse. But look, the heist went smoothly, even with Spider-Man showing up. So they're talking.
Did it though?
So they're talking. So Hydro Man's like, snap his neck, Rhino. He's like, nah, I won't kill him. I still got use for him. I need money, and Abner here's got the smarts.
Does he though? I just feel like all these arguments are very definably untrue.
It's a low. It's a low bar. He's the smartest of this group.
Okay, yeah, that's like saying, you know, Wonder Woman's the best DC movie. Very low bar.
Burn.
Yeah, but yeah, it's because Rhino says I still need that money. So, but then Speed Demon says, okay, all jobs go up for a vote now. We won't follow him blindly anymore. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, we'll give him a chance, but if he crosses us again, hear that, Abner? You got lucky. But betray us a second time. Rhino, but betray us a second time, and you won't live to do it a third.
You tell him. Tell him.
Oh, but later at the tombs, look at all those guards. For Boomerang? Jeez.
Right? I'm not imagining this. Okay,
Well,
thank you.
Because they're like, hey, the Rhino might show up.
Even then, it's still a bit much.
But Spider-Man's also there hanging out. Get it? Because he's hanging on the wall.
Thwip, thwip!
Oh, look, he crawls by your buddy's window. Herman Schultz, the Shocker. Because
Poor Shocker.
I love Pete's like his spider sense goes off. He's like, spider sense? He's like, oh, it's just you, Herman.
Burn!
Burn.
I mean, he doesn't have his costume or those vibro units, so what is it? What is he? Nice place, condo or rent.
Just kick a man when he's down, damn Pete.
And he can't even talk. He's just like, minor tingle for a minor threat.
Like, bro, enough's enough. Leave that man alone.
It's ting ting tingling, ting ting tingling.
Ting tingling.
Welcome to Shock-tober. with that bastion of courage known as the Shocker. But Pete's thinking he's so stiff from the beating the Syndicate gave him.
Ooh, stiff, you say?
I feel like I'm moving at half speed. Oh, then the van shows up. And they're like, see, Layla, it's too well guarded. But then Spider-Man swings down. And the Beetle's like, I anticipated this. This is why I brought along another Tinkerer special, this Sonic Cannon.
Ooh, a Sonic Cannon!
He blasts Spider-Man.
Somebody wants their tech back, but okay.
One more blast and Spider-Man will be dead.
Sure.
That's
sure, Jan.
Oh, Jan.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
So that's the end of issue 1. Issue 2, yes, Spider-Man's laying in the street, about to get shot again. When
the price of justice.
If the Beetle, if only I had more time to enjoy.
Oh, but the cover. Let's address the cover real quick.
Yes.
Got a little question mark, Spidey Man.
Oh yeah.
And we got a little 50 years of Captain America.
Oh, do you? I must have a different version because I just got the barcode.
Yeah, I've got the actual one.
Maybe you got the direct market. This might be kids back in the day. These were still sold on the newsstand or in spinner racks.
Yeah.
Probably where I got this one. 91.
Yeah, my local comic book shop tends to have like the direct market versions of the old back copy stuff, so that's nice.
Yeah, most of the time anymore you find more. I think you find more of those. I feel like I've waited a lifetime. Yeah, but Layla keeps him from shooting Spider-Man, and oh look, the Shock goes wild and big hole in the Shocker's cell.
Now's our time.
Lila, why did you do that? You hate Spider-Man. I hate him as more.
Does she though?
But you promised the Rhino not to kill him. That was when the Rhino was around and legally culpable. He's in no danger now. Only Spider-Man. Oh, but look who shows up. It's Code Blue.
Ugh.
The Marvel version of the MCU.
Ugh.
Oh, but that scares them away, so yeah. Beetle throws a smoke bomb and they drive away. I'm sorry, Layla. I almost let my hatred of that arachnid jeopardize our freedom. I feel so stupid. I'm supposed to be the leader, in control.
What?
And I know. And Layla's thinking, she's telling him, oh, it's okay. But then she's thinking, but it won't happen to me. I won't let my hate for you get out of control. When I destroy you, it'll be the most humiliating and painful moment possible. So she hates the Beetle for some reason. Stay tuned. Then back at the jail, we see Spider-Man picking himself up. And he's like, wait a minute. They blasted open Herman Schultz's cell. Coincidence?
I think not.
So he comes webbing up Herman. Coincidence? No. Talk to me, Herman. Was the Beetle really here to spring you, not Boomerang? Are you a new recruit for the Sinister Syndicate? No, honest. I'm just serving out my time. He should have been like... He's like, no, even I wouldn't sink that low.
Damn.
I do sense the ring of truth about your words, as my buddy Thor might say. Thanks for nothing, Shockmeister. As he drops him on his butt and swings away. Of course, our friend the Shocker. Why me? Spider-Man's swinging away thinking, that Sonic Cannon of the Beatles look like something made by the Tinkerer.
What's he got, a little trademark or like what's going on here?
Nice to know my old enemies are networking now. Maybe I ought to start a dating service.
They're all in love with you, so it's really pointless.
Exactly. Then we see Boomerang stirring, wasting away in prison, looking at old clips of him or old news magazines of himself when he was a baseball player. The sad downfall of Fred Myers. Shouldn't Boomerang's name be Oscar Meyer because he's a giant wiener?
Oh! Phil with the wiener joke! Who saw that coming?
Sometimes Lilith doesn't see it coming.
Not in the face! And that's why there's holes in the backyard. It's fine.
Whoa! Look at that giant mass grave.
Whoa, that's pretty damn big.
So
the drop that keeps on giving.
So I guess they have to watch. They have to watch anything they give them. The guards tell put the magazine back in the slot. all the pages and staples are here because I guess Boomerang's like a low rent bullseye. No, bullseye. Using anything as a weapon.
Put him in a glass cage.
At least he gets clothes on bullseye. But then the lawyer shows up. Can't you see my client is suffering in there? He's a prisoner prone to violence of a special nature. He's being detained civilly.
More like special needs, but...
Ew. Where's his helmet? If you really want to help your client, perhaps keep quiet. Oh, the DA's trying to make a deal. Then back at the syndicate headquarters, Rhino is freaking out.
Rhino's such a crybaby in this one, dude.
Because he's like, I can't stand it no more. Why is the plane going to be so complicated for a simple heist? And Beetle, if you three would just leave the planning to me instead of double checking every step. And
I don't think that's what the problem is, but sure.
Rhino, if you hadn't betrayed us, we wouldn't have to, but you did. So they're all arguing about that. And then, of course, Speed Demon takes the time to talk to Layla again. I miss Fred so much. We're taking care of it. Your boyfriend will be free soon. And as he's thinking, but by then, if I have my way, you'll be in love with me. Creepy. So we see the DA's offering Boomerang a deal to turn state's evidence against the others.
What a loser. What a snitch. No honor among thieves, man.
But he says he has to think it over. She gives him 48 hours. But then he's thinking, Layla came to see him and promised she'd take care of stuff.
I bet.
Whoa. Conjugal visit? So I guess the syndicate finally has a plan together. As they jump in the van again. 2 a.m. They hijack an armored truck taking gold to Fort Knox.
Good work if you can get it, I guess.
On a lonely Kentucky back road. See, so the 5 of them are also, or was it 4 now? They're all so afraid of Spider-Man that they're hijacking an armored car on a Kentucky road at 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's what's happening here.
Yep. So they easily get the gold because it's just a bunch of regular cops. Smash open the truck and get away. Then we see Speed Demon talking to Beetle. It's like we should let. Of course, Speed Demon wants to leave Boomerang in prison.
I mean, I would too.
Well, he wants his woman, but then
he's not. Yeah, exactly. He's not being a good bro. He's not following the bro code, bruh.
And then Rhino's talking about leaving. He's got a trunk full of money because he has enough money to remove his hide.
All that junk up in his trunk.
And the Beetle's like, "Are you sure you got enough money for retirement?" He's like, "How about you stick around for one more job?"
No, that's the downfall of every heist movie. Get out, leave.
And Beetle's thinking,
Dominoes.
And Beetle's thinking, if I keep him around as long as I can, I need lots of money for my scientific work. What scientific work?
I know. I'm just like,
well,
what?
I guess when later on in Thunderbolts, they kind of he was like an engineer or whatever. So I don't know about scientific work, but if you're saying building gadgets, maybe.
Okay, I'll allow it this one time.
If that Reed Richards can get them patents, why can't the rest of us? And to get that money, I can always use a big, strong lummox like the Rhino.
Sure.
Oh my lord! But then, what convinces Boomerang not to take the deal? He's watching a baseball game, and he remembers what it was like to be part of a team. And I'm thinking, what team? Isn't this a Mets game?
Oh, that's at Nightwing PDP, y'all.
So Boomerang was about to sign the documents, but he throws them at his door because he knows the lasers will destroy it. I'm a team player. You hear me? A team player. So the syndicate's talking about what should be done about Boomerang. Then they're like, hey, where'd Layla go? As we see in a big splash page, she goes to see the Kingpin.
Oh, and the plot thickens. Hey now.
Mm. You say you would like me to get your boyfriend out of prison, my dear. Man, what's with that huge cigar, man?
He's got an oral fixation, to be sure.
We're in the Clinton era. Oh no.
Oh yikes! Run for the hills, people.
Kingpin's like, bring me my McDonald's. Oh my lord! But then later, after Layla gets back, look at Speed Demon holding her hand. I'm so worried. Don't be. We'll get your boyfriend free, legally or otherwise.
Sure. I believe you, sir.
You're a good friend, Speed Demon. Layla, please call me James.
Uh-oh.
There's a man
First name basis.
There's a man under this mask. A man who's more fond of you than he has a right to be.
Yuck. I hope she punches him right in the face.
Please, James, don't. I'm sorry. Let me hold you and assure you that as a friend, I'm here for you. And he's thinking, friend, I'm going to steal this girl right from that dope Boomerang. And she's like, thanks, it's great to have a friend like you. And she's thinking, if Boomerang ends up stuck in jail, perhaps this fool will be able to help me achieve my true goal.
Ambitious woman alert! Watch out!
But I guess later she goes to visit Boomerang in prison wearing that beret.
Like I said, definitely came from a secondhand store. Did you see the van?
But he's like, any news? All is forgiven. Oh, she's thinking, great. The Kingpin relented, and so did the Beetle, and practically home free. Then she's like, I gotta go. But she's thinking, and it's hard to see him. Guess I can't use people as easily as I thought I could.
Oh, but a man can do it. Boo! I don't like it.
But I can't lose sight of my real purpose.
Sure you can.
Then we see Boomerang's day in court. They got his hand in some electro shackle so he can't throw anything. The press is there, including King of the Selfies.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. So the trial is going on. So we see Mr. Purvis testifying that
Nervous Purvis.
that he witnessed Boomerang kill Willie the Goat Sloan in Spectacular Spider-Man 67. And Boomerang's lawyer doesn't really grill him. Then he's questioning a nun. What did Mr. Myers say before he allegedly stole the gold statuettes from your church? I blush just to think of it, Mr. Partridge. Whoa.
Nuns done heard some stuff. Don't act like that, sister.
So Boomerang's thinking, wait a minute. Is the fix in? Did Layla sell me out, or did Partridge? What's going on? And then we see, of course, Pembroke's telling Fisk. Partridge.
Wait. He doesn't know what's going on?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
Sounds like a plan, Jan.
Partridge is fouling up royally, Mr. Fisk. Is he indeed? Most interesting. Please keep me informed. Again, please keep me informed.
Wait a minute. I say that all the time at work. Am I Kingpin in the making? Fingers crossed.
Ew. And so then we see, the jury finds Boomerang guilty. Why did Partridge sabotage me? Unless Layla, she must have followed for that Speed Demon creep. He must have convinced her. Well, I'll get all three of them. But then the Syndicate comes blasting in through the wall.
Pow! Walk! Whoop!
They come in all four-man gang, Kool-Aid style.
I know.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah! We definitely need a Kool-Aid Man drop.
At least
put that on the list.
All right. At least the Rhino does. Yes.
Well, that's what he does. That's like signature. That's dang near trademark infringement.
I know. So yes, they're ripping through the guardsmen. And then Beetle grabs Boomerang. He's like, if you're going to kill me, just get it over with. Shut up, Myers. We're rescuing you. The team voted to do it if you were found guilty.
Shut up, C!
I'd have let you rot in jail forever after the way you jeopardized us, but I was outvoted. Jail beat having to put up with your attitude. The gang rapes are nothing compared to your attitude, mister.
Whoa! Whoa!
But of course, King of the Selfies was nearby, so here comes Spider-Man. I gotta move fast. Give the guardsmen time to recover. Please, half of them, their armors are gone. What are you gonna do?
Seriously.
Hi-ho, Rhino Reno. Mind if I hit you on the head 50 or 60 times?
Well, I mean, somebody else has already done it, obviously, but...
I'll get you, you slime. But yeah, so Spider-Man leaps after Beetle and Boomerang. Hydro Man tries to blast him, but he hits the Beetle's armor. That's already been damaged, so it kind of shorts out the armor. But then Hydro Man's trying to blast Spider-Man on the floor, so your sticky feet won't let my water knock you down. So what? If you don't drown, the water pressure will still crush you. Look at him trying to be competent.
Trying. Desperately and failing. Spectacularly.
I know. Some more cops show up, but Speed Demon takes them all out. Oh, and then Hydro Man still got Spider-Man on the ground, but then a cop smacks him in the back of the head. Why do you keep part of your body solid?
Because he's an idiot.
So then Boomerang, without his boomerangs, is just like hurling anything he can at people, at the cops. Like a watch he found off his lawyer. He grabs a stapler, but then Spider-Man webs him to the wall. Who took my stapler? That's another one we got to cover, Office Space.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, Spider-Man webs Boomerang to the wall and says, "Stay there, Freddy boy." The rest of the syndicate's like, "Oh no, cops, guardsmen, Spider-Man, we're out of here." Hydro Man goes down to the sewer. Beetle flies Rhino away, and Speed Demon just takes off. But oh look, King of the Selfies actually gets a spider tracer on the Rhino's foot. Later we see Fisk paying off Partridge for following orders. Boomerang and all his fellow superpowered villains must realize that an infraction against the Kingpin is never forgiven.
Yep.
That
He's
is
like me in that way.
That is
never forgive, never forget.
That petty, would you say?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That his unwitting team was unable to free him will make the rest of his punishment more difficult, then more satisfying as well. A shame I had to break my word to Layla Davis. As her and the syndicate are eating Chinese food in their hideout.
It was the 90s. That was the thing.
Oh, but look at them trying to be competent. Beetle finds the spider tracer on the Rhino.
Right? Out of all the people to find a spider tracer, I did not see that coming.
So they put it in a null box to kill the signal. We'll have to regroup to our backup headquarters. This makes me sure never, Abner. I can't do your one last job, Rhino says. And he's like, "Can you at least help us move tonight and save your decision for tomorrow? I'll help you move as a favor, but tomorrow I'm telling the rest of the team I'm out."
Sure.
And Beetle's thinking, if he's gone, there's no reason not to pursue my own agenda. Because
See?
Yep, spiders.
Oh, honor among thieves.
Because several hours later, he reactivates the spider tracer. King of the Selfies follows the signal. He's like, an abandoned warehouse. This must be their headquarters. But instead he finds the DA strapped to a bomb. She's like, "It's a trap. When you entered, you set off the timer on the bomb. In 10 seconds, the building will be rubble. Get out." I can't just let her and the building blow up. But what can I do in 10 seconds? Thwip. So that ends issue 2. Issue 3, look, with our buddy the Shocker on the cover. Oh, Lord. Shock therapy. I don't even think that's the first time they've used that joke either.
Pretty sure it's a running gag at this point. I like this cover though. It's kind of a floaty head. You know, I like a good floaty head. I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be episode art. Yes, especially because it's the only cover with the Shocker on it. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly. Little bit of a misnomer, but we're getting there in a roundabout way. Don't worry.
Oh, but hey, issue 3. That whole Tinkerer line comes into play because Spider-Man's trying to
dropped it like 3 times.
Spider-Man's trying to disarm the bomb while he's recapping in his head. Then he's like, "Wait a minute, this circuit, just like the one on the Sonic cannon, this Tinkerer does that on all his designs. So all he has to do is rip that circuit off. Titanium steel can't smash it, so he has to rip it off. Spider-Sense stop. Danger over." So then back
That's
at
all I have to say about it.
So then meanwhile back at Syndicate headquarters, Beetle's telling them, even though we couldn't free Boomerang, I have an inside man in the prison who should be able to spring him. And he's thinking, no one needs to tell him about my failed attempt to kill the DA and Spider-Man. That was my own personal fun. Personal fun by killing people. Who does that sound like?
Why did your eyes suddenly drift over to my box?
I never disappoint.
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Oh,
And Hydra Man, I'm with Rhino. If we can get him out without putting ourselves in danger, why not? But now they're discussing possible jobs, and Rhino's like, "No, remember I told you I'm out." And he puts on a trench coat and a fedora trench coat and a scarf, all Ben Grimm style.
I know exactly.
I told you when.
I was just going to say how Ben Grimm of you.
There's like one big and tall store in the Marvel universe where they just like sell trench coats and fedoras. The Thing, the Rhino, the Hulk comes in. Everyone comes in there.
They making bank, son.
I told you, I just want to go straight. So yeah, he leaves. And Beetle says, with Rhino gone, I have to rethink the plan. So the other two go partying for 24 hours. And they're like, "Hey, Layla, want to come with us?" A tempting offer, but I got to go work on the van. So
Van life. Hashtag van life.
So Speed Demon and Hydra Man leave, but not before Speed Demon pats her on the butt.
Violation.
Sexual harassment. Take it up with HR.
Tell Kingpin.
Still didn't knock that fedora, that beret off her head though.
See that you don't know about women's fashion. You got to put like a bobby pin in it if you want that flawless, effortless, not go nowhere look. Plus, it was still like the early '90s, so they were still like hairspray, probably like super glued. Like super glue.
But she's like, "Pig, you'll pay for the way you treat me if I didn't have a possible use for you later." Ooh. But yeah, as she's
threats, idle threats.
But a half hour later, she's working on the van. Yes, right by the window. Because she hears Partridge the lawyer talking to Beetle. It's agreed that you have no objection to Mr. Fisk's proposal regarding Boomerang's escape. None. You may use my name.
You may use my name.
With our inside man. But meanwhile, back at the Tombs prison, on the 6th floor, an extremely nervous prisoner sits in his cell.
I bet.
Thinking,
I'd be nervous too.
Come on, Herman. You face Spider-Man, the Avengers. Calm down.
Come on, his name's Herman. Come on. Man.
And then someone yells, "Justice is served." And he yells, "No!" and dives under his
bunk. Wait a minute, they said the title? Actually, that was last book's title, but it's fine.
So he dives under his bunk. "Okay, Scourge, you got me. Just kill me quick." And it's just one of the guards messing with him.
And he gets no respect. We should just name him Rodney Dangerfield. He gets no respect.
Why did you say that? Oh, did I say that? Sorry. Isn't that what Scourge says before he kills his victims? I'm so sorry. What I meant to say is that dinner is going to be served in the mess hall in 20 minutes.
Shattered dreams indeed.
Even the prisoners. Schultz is spooked all the time waiting for Scourge to off him. I don't blame him. He fits the profile, the kind of supervillain Scourge specializes in perfectly. Because, every prisoner would talk exactly like that.
Scourge!
Even Scourge wouldn't bother with a geek like Herman Schultz, the Shocker.
I mean, listen to that name. Does that really strike fear into your heart? No. No, it doesn't, sir.
He's on the card. "I'll get you. No one taunts me." "Hey, I almost forgot. You got a visitor. Your lawyer." And and then Partridge walks in. "Wait a minute. This guy's not my lawyer. He's going to be Scourge in disguise." He's thinking again. "I'm sorry. Goodbye, Dad."
She's such a nervous Purvis.
I know. "Calm down, Mr. Schultz. Counselor Jenkins of your law firm sent me. He thinks we can have your case reopened to get you paroled." He's like, he says, "Calm down, Beetle. Calm down. The Beetle can spring you tomorrow if you agree to perform this task." "No, you're not serious." "Okay, I'll do it." And he's like, "I can't believe it. A chance to be free. Only could be a trap laid by Scourge." Again with the Scourge. "On the other hand, I'm a sitting duck in here. And the Beetle, he's my old teammate from the Masters of Evil. Remember? Because when they worked for Nazi. Yeah. Fun time.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe there's
fun fact, if you think that's fun.
He does need my help, but what if I fail my mission? I could be killed trying to do it. But I gave my word. I'd lose Jenkins.
We can only hope.
Seriously, yeah. Because the next morning we see Boomerang's getting ready to be transferred to the vault. And then the guards are making fun of Herman.
Well, they get what they deserve.
Oh, yeah,
Leave that old nervous purpose man alone.
He's mopping up, but he hits him with the mop handle. He picks up their gun and shoots the those big technical cuffs on Boomerang's hands. Nothing's gonna keep me here now. I can use whatever's lying around. Yeah, he picks up a bunch of doctor's tools. And the guards. What's going on in here? What's it look like? Einstein and the escape.
What's it look like? See?
Yeah, man. So yeah, the guard that was taunting Herman before comes in, and Herman freezes up. So Boomerang has to. He pulls out a bunch of change. Here's my bail money. Keep the change. You did it. You saved us for free. Until they come outside and there's a bunch of guards with guns, just ready to shoot him down. Until Layla shows up at the van. Gangway.
Van to the rescue. Hashtag van life.
Yes. So later, while they're driving over a bridge, watch out for falling blondes.
We haven't seen a goblin in a while. It might be okay.
True. Oh yeah, he's chilling in Europe. Everyone thinks he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Boomerang's like, "You were fantastic, honey," and she's like, "Get your arm off me." Get off now. Shut up.
Get your filthy hands off me.
All right, here's some little Hellfire dialogue. Get off now. Shut up and listen.
Directed to the point. Yes, sir.
Those cops out there weren't cops. They were the Kingpin's men. The Kingpin arranged the hit with the approval of your good buddy, the Beetle. The Kingpin hates you from way back, and the Beetle was afraid you'd implicate him in crimes. Schultz was an expendable pawn. Oh, the Shocker was an expendable pawn. Welcome, the Shocker.
Get out of town! You don't say! Nobody saw that coming!
Not to be trusted to kill you, but to get you outside where you'd both be offed. Fred, I used you to get close to the Beetle. I'm sorry, but for me it was strictly business. He's like, I don't get it. Why? I used to have a husband, a villain named The Ringer.
Oh!
Scourge killed him, and they get that. See, it all comes around. I get that guy, and I'll get that guy too.
Super connected.
And I'll get that guy too. But the man who made my husband's death possible, who humiliated him and made him feel like he had to keep proving himself as a criminal, was Abner Jenkins, the Beetle. I want Jenkins humiliated, then dead, and you two owe me big. So yeah, so they decide to team up. But then, meanwhile. In a secret lab, Rhino's getting work done to get that suit off him. Looks like just like electroshock.
Good luck with that, sir.
Here's the shock therapy we were talking about. Dr. Golding.
Paging Dr. Plot Resolver. Oh, wait. Sorry.
So yeah, the treatments leave Rhino weak, so he goes up to bed. And then days later, we see Boomerang and Shocker working out.
Getting their Eddie Brock on, as we say in the Marvel Universe.
Practicing with boomerangs and shock blasts. And Boomerang, maybe there is hope for this clown.
No, there's not.
Sure, in a practice fight I'm fine, but my confidence is so shot. I don't know how I'd do in a real battle with someone like Spider-Man. Remember the goal.
Who's like literally lower on the totem pole than Spider-Man outside of like the Punisher or Daredevil? Like, come on.
I don't know. Speedball?
Okay, I'll allow it.
Remember our
Spider Speedball fans.
At Nightwing
Spider Speedball nerds.
At Nightwing PDP for all two of you.
Fight me, nerd.
Remember our goal, revenge on the Beetle. That'll keep us going. Don't forget that. And she's thinking, this guy's got the power, the skill, but his confidence comes and goes. Oh, and if this story didn't sink low enough, we see the remaining 3 members of the Syndicate and an estate in New Jersey.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
They're fulfilling a contract. So after they get through all the automated defenses, then they get through the guards, and they're like, oh, they find the guy they're there to kill for his big gambling debt. Because he's like, I have the money plus interest. Sorry, I'd like to oblige, but our employer wants to make an example of you. As Beetle blasts this guy, who turns out to be Golding.
What?
So of course Rhino comes down the stairs. Beetle, you just killed the one man who could help me. Rhino, we didn't know if this was your doctor. No, that's a crock. You killed him to get back at me for leaving the group. So he tries to attack them. The three of them get away. So again, they have to, I guess, another headquarters on a boat. So
we on a boat.
They're on a boat. But yeah, I guess maybe the Rhino doesn't know about this one. But Beetle's packing his stuff because he's thinking, I've got to confront them, make a clean break, kill them if I must. Because he thinks the team's going to come after him, but he's like, sorry about the way I fouled up. And they're like, we don't care. Look at all this money.
Scrooge McDuckin.
Boy, does that sound familiar? We don't care how many screw-ups you make. As long as you make money. Maury and I can forgive almost anything. Just keep making us rich. Oh, boy.
Well, if that's not capitalistic American values, I don't know what is.
But then 2 days later, our buddy the Shocker is looking over just articles of supervillains killed by Scourge. How many so far? 30 or so? So Scourge is more competent at his job than the Punisher. He's taking out...
Get that man a main title.
No, it could happen anytime. Oh, please, then you were all rolling your eyes when we covered the U.S. Agent miniseries. Come on.
I know. That was sarcasm.
It could happen at any second. Shocker. Oh, no! Boomerang just like destroys the clippings. Great, just thinking about Scourge paralyzes him. Am my life made depend on this guy soon? Maybe I can convince Lila to forget her plans? Yeah. Maybe I can forget your plans for revenge for your dead husband? Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to have to go out the window for now, honey.
But she's sitting in her office playing with her husband's rings. Am I as misguided as you, seeking revenge with two guys like Myers and Schultz?
Probably.
Then she gets a phone call. Hello? What? You're kidding. Boomer, Shocker, get ready. It's showtime.
Showtime!
Because that night at a cabin, they find the Rhino. Because he comes after them because he thinks the Beetle sent them. And they're like, no. It's after a quick fight. Layla's there and she's like, no, Rhino, we didn't come to attack. We got a tip that you were here and we had to be sure. The Beetle and the Kingpin tried to have Boomerang and Shocker executed, and I've got a grudge too. So basically, hey, Rhino, join our team. And Shocker thinking he blew his big chance again.
I mean, they got a van, but they're definitely not the A-team.
Well, they don't have the stripe on it. And after thinking for a while, because he's a slow thinker, yeah, Rhino's like, I'm in. Don't forget, we may have to face the Kingpin too. I know, and I'll deal with him too. Physically, the Rhino could take Kingpin, so...
In theory.
That'd be an intriguing what-if story. Rhino kills the Kingpin and tries to take over the new Kingpin. Yes.
Yep, let's do it. We got that what-if show on Marvel. Let's do it.
Exactly. And as they're driving back into Manhattan, Shocker's thinking, it's no use. I've lost my nerve. Forever. The Shocker's gone. Dead. But he's thinking, no, I'm no good to any of you guys. I'm going to leave because I'm going to get killed or something. I'm sorry. Give the Beetle one for me. And then the Rhino just like pushes him out. The Rhino just pushes them out the back door. We will. Good luck. And Layla's crying over the Shocker. Really? She's like, oh, at least he had more sense than my husband. So, yeah. Oh, Lord. So Shocker goes into a bank to get his false passport and 10 G's in cash. He's going to head for South America, but oh, Lord. Coincidences once again. Where's that bank? Right next door to the Daily Bugle. Right as King of the Selfies is coming out. And they both go for the same cab. Sorry, pal, I need this more than you do. King of the Selfies. I got a photography assignment. Wait, Spider Sense tingle. Holy cow, that face. That was Herman Schultz. I had heard he had broken out. Got to make a quick change. So then he whips after Herman's cab. Here, Shocker, I know you're not going to come peacefully, but I've beaten you before. Hey, Herman, anybody home? He's like, he's mocking me. I almost killed him any number of times, and he's mocking me. I've fallen so low. I take it. I can't stand it no more.
Same, buddy, same.
Let me go. So, yeah, Spider-Man pulls that coat off, and he pulls his mask on. You'll be even sorrier, Spider-Man. I'm grateful to you. You made me angry enough to fight back. Look out, world. The Shocker's back. So Spider-Man's
Return of the Mac.
So Spider-Man's has to catch some rubble, which gives the Shocker a chance to shoot him. But then the cops get a call. Oh, double time. Spider-Man and Shocker causing a panic on 38th Street. But yeah, Shocker's getting ready to kill Spider-Man until someone shoots him in the back. Justice is served. He's like, what? My suit's vibrational properties deflected the bullet, but that cry, it's Scourge. I won't be so lucky twice. Gotta get away. Have to keep moving. Can't let panic freeze me up. So yeah, he pulls somebody out of their car and just takes off. Don't drive, Herman. Just don't think. Escape. South America. Yes, he drives away right into next week's episode. So then, there goes Spider-Man. Where's the Shocker? He got away, genius. As Peter swings away. So the cops head back to the station, but then as Rhino, Boomerang, and Layla are planning their next move, Speed Demon, Hydro Man, and Beetle show up. And a big fight ensues to end the third issue. Which brings us to this cover for number 4.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, look at that.
We're in the end game now.
I was going to say, look at that branding. They've Endgame. Where's Dr. Strange to say, we're in the end game.
While the city screams.
Yeah, there's just big crowds. You see big crowds running away as they these 6 just fight. Oh yeah, because Layla pulls out those rings, wraps up Speed Demon, constricting rings like that loser the Ringer used to use.
Burn!
They're good enough to stop an arrogant Claude like you, James.
Burn.
Rhino and Hydro Man are going at it. Oh, until Boomerang throws a Gasorang at Hydro Man, which makes him woozy. And I can't forget you, Abner. You tried to have me murdered in jail. It's payback time. What happened to a good shivving? Come on. Oh, but then Beetle flies low. Rhino grabs him. Twists up those wings, but he shocks him. Just told him another few seconds, Rhino. Then the cops are coming out again. Woo, what a day. First Spider-Man and the Shocker battling around the corner. Now on the same block where they fought 2 teams of supervillains.
Aww. I mean, it's New York. That's what happens.
True. So yeah, the cops are organizing and trying to clear everyone out. The crowd. You tell your boss, the mayor, if the crowd isn't under control in 5 minutes, especially with the Avengers and Fantastic Four being out of town as always. I'm ordering my officers to attack those costume creeps. So yeah, Rhino's got Beetle in a bear hug. They take his helmet off because Layla wants to put a ring over his head to choke him to death. But then the Rhino lets him go. Oh, must have been too much shock. Oh, we'll get there.
Oh, God.
But then Beetle's like, I'm free, but I can't fly. Can't even maintain the electric field I had. Whatever you want, money, whatever, it's yours. Noble to the end, eh, Abner? Sorry, no deals. But then Beetle's thinking, what's the Rhino up to? Oh, look, somebody vibrates out of those rings. Well, breaks, and vibrates enough to break them. Because someone can't vibrate their molecules that much.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
We can only dream.
It's a Speed Demon. Oh, you can dream. Speed Demon and Hydro Man regroup. I don't feel so good. Me neither. But we gotta help Beetle. He's our meal ticket. So yes, they attack Rhino and Boomerang. Beetle still has enough strength in that suit to throw a car at Layla. That car knocked my satchel full of ring weapons away. But she pulls out a pistol. My head is exposed. But if his head is exposed, but if he'll stay still for a few seconds. King of the Selfies is ready to spin back in. Right past Kingpin's building. Kingpin, something must be done. Those fools, the Sinister Syndicate, are wrecking the city. All our orderly operations, from gambling to extortion, are being disrupted. He's like, yes, I know. Isn't it wonderful? And Peter's swinging back in thinking, oh, my head still hurts from the Shocker, really. But how do I stop these 6? That woman, she was with the Beetle the other day in issue 1. So Pete catches the car to keep her from getting crushed. Thanks for nothing, Spider-Man. I could have dodged that and gotten that slime ball. Look, get out of the way before the Beetle escapes. She points the gun. Spider-Man, help me. I'd have done it anyway, but since you asked so nice. He webs the gun away. She grabs more rings. No go, lady, but what are you doing with the Ringer's weapons? As he tries to web her and the Beetle up and misses both of them. So the Rhino's still fighting everybody. Oh, Spider-Man gets in the way of an electric ring.
Oh, I didn't see that coming.
So I guess most of the cops clear out of the station house to take care of this, and someone dressed in a cop uniform sneaks in. And then Speed Demon's trying to run away from the Rhino, and look who's getting his petty revenge against Speed Demon. Spider-Man trips him. Because that's for the kick to the ribs. Layla gets the Beetle wrapped up in rings and then gets one or two around his neck. It will be an agonizing death. Then we see the fake cop go into... Oh, there's a big vault in the police station. He pulls a disc out and replaces it with another disc. Again, Hydra Man trying to drown Spider-Man, but then a heaterang vaporizes him. And then Spider-Man's taking out Boomerangs. Remember when he had Boochets? The splash page. So he takes down Boomerang. Spider-Man rips the rings off of Beetle's neck. Takes Layla's glove.
That was a good panel.
Which one?
Where he rips that thing off his neck.
Oh yeah. Of course, brave Hydra Man and Speed Demon just take off. All the combatants are either accounted for or escaped or arrested, all except the Rhino. Where could he be?
Where could he be?
Well, meanwhile, at Kingpin's building, because, yes, Kingpin's like, as we agreed for your cooperation, you shall have the services of these three, the finest dermatological surgeons in the Western Hemisphere. It's a battle suit. It's not acne, dude. Come on. Thank Kingpin. I'm glad I got the idea to come for
Well,
you.
you're right, because at least Reed Richards has a cure for acne.
Hey-o. Thanks, Kingpin. I'm glad I got the idea to come to you for help. I'm not as dumb as everyone thinks. So Rhino leaves with the doctors. Well, Pembroke. Well, Kingpin are here to let me in on this scheme. You see, this computer disk and file others like it are exact duplicates of the ones found in the new police information center in the basement of the 21st Precinct House. The disk contains complete information on police undercover operations in the United States. Only 3 people in the country have access to it, and all proved untouchable for various reasons. Losing his touch. To just break in and steal the disc would have been counterproductive. They just would have been reassigned. I needed to covertly copy them. The Rhino provided me with inspiration when he came to me for help. I used him against his ex-partner, the Beetle, who outlived his usefulness to me anyway. I arranged for Layla to find the Rhino. Then I anonymously let the Beetle know where they were at. When Beetle's faction attacked Layla's, Rhino made sure the battle caused a riot which emptied the 21st Precinct. Every time the chaos seemed in danger of ending, Rhino made sure to prolong it until the signal from me that I didn't need it any longer. When the discs were copied, my agent spirited the Rhino back here. That fool, the Shocker, nearly ruined things.
As he does. It's a running theme. Get used to it.
When he battled Spider-Man too near the precinct house. No matter who won, the police would have been too close to the precinct. That was when I ordered a Scourge imposter to attack the Shocker. Obsessed with fear of the killer, he fled, ending that battle. There's only cosmetic damage. This business is basically unhurt. Now with the information on these, this business will be even better. Several key undercover police are even now being taken care of. What kind of happy ending is this?
Top men, Philip. Top men.
Oh, Lilith's favorite kind.
Not really.
Hey-oh!
The more you know.
Lilith is the top woman in the organization. This way I'll be eternally grateful. This way I will have an eternally grateful, powerful as ever Rhino. There's no need to let him know the surgeons are under orders to fail to remove his hide. Oh, boy. These super criminals think they are so much of themselves because of their powers and weaponry, but they are fools. But the greatest power of all is that of the human mind, and when it comes to that power, there is no one who is a match for the Kingpin.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, 2 weeks later we see the doctors are telling Rhino they can't do it. But then when they think he's not around, he hears them saying that they could, but they're under orders from the Kingpin.
Can't do it, boss said no, bruh.
So then Rhino's like, gotta think like the Beetle, what would he do? So he kidnaps one of the doctor's kids. If you want to see him alive again, meet me in New Jersey at Golding's lab.
I'm not going to Jersey. Sorry, kid.
So under fear of, his his kid's deaths. Yeah, he actually cures the Rhino. I'm a doomed man, Rhino. The Kingpin will come after me now. My children will be marked for death. And Rhino's like, don't worry, I gotta put an end to all your troubles. As 2 days later, we see Spider-Man gets an anonymous tip. Another blue van. Another blue windowless van. Which I guess is a coloring error because Spider-Man's saying, oh, yep, there it is. Madison and 29th, red truck, even though it's a blue van. No spider sense tingles. So what worst it could be? Venom waiting to bash my brains in?
Well, there you go.
So yeah, he rips off the doors. There's the doctor and his kids tied up. Hey, a letter from me. How sweet. Completely misspelled. Dear Spider-Man with a Y.
Yikes.
This guy helped with no E at the end, me. But because BECUZ, but because he did Kingpin might, MITE, want to kill him. Help him and his kids with a Z. What is this, League of Geeks? You...
I don't know what's going on.
Help him, you owe me one, WUN. I saved your life in the bank, Rhino. He's like, saved my life? What about all the hundreds of other times you tried to kill me, jerk?
Exactly.
But that's besides the point. I'll get these folks to the police. And again, a month later in Mexico City, Rhino's sitting around watching Zorro. Because he's thinking, I got enough money saved up to live like a king down here without having to work, much less commit any crimes. I gotta get a hobby. I'm bored. The door must be those tacos I ordered.
I don't think so, bro.
Package. No one around. And it, like, harmlessly, like, flares up. A smoke bomb. Sure got my heart going. And he gets a call. Collect. Injury to insult. Collect call from Mr. Fisk, senor. Will you accept? How much money does the Kingpin have? And he still calls him collect.
Burn.
Burn. Burn. You received my little... Oh, Kingpin, you received my little package.
Okay.
As you see, I know exactly where you are at all times. I could crush you at a whim. But I am fair, man. I used you, and it seems you used me. I respect that. You displayed more honor and wit than the Beetle or Boomerang. But you used up all your...
Well, that's not hard to do, but okay.
But you used up all your credit with me. Our relationship is at an end. Oh, and as for the fate of Dr. Peterson and his family in the government protection program, you'll never know, will you? And then he hangs up. No! Rhino's thinking, I gotta admit, I feel more alive than I have in age in weeks. Guess I ain't ready to give up my old life. So he calls Justin Hammer.
Oh no, the worst thing you could do.
He wants another suit already. My science boys whip up a new one. After all, I can always use another ally in my conflicts with costume meddlers such as Spider-Man. In the last panel, why Spider-Man's swinging around? Why are the strangest feeling someone's talking about me? I wonder who's going to try to kill me today. Want more deadly foes? Right in. So, did you have fun with this one, Lilith Hellfire?
Of course I did. It's funny. It's like, just they're all clowns.
I know.
It's just pretty much a primer for Sinister Sixness, where they're actually a little bit more competent, and it's like not like as unbelievable as these guys getting together,
We got to work our way up to a Sinister Sixness. We got our
exactly. We're not Sony.
We got
what we're doing here.
We got our Shock-tobers. We got our Hobgobble months.
Exactly. Laying a little crumbs.
Laying some pipe for that big payoff.
Oh, that's at Nightwing PDP.
Hey-oh. All right. Well, did we schedule this at the last minute? Because, yes, I have no feedback from Ray.
We might have.
Come on,
Ray.
Ray.
He's busy. Leave Finn's dad alone.
Bubble-a-boo-boo.
Come on, Ray. You know the drill.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
I hate you guys so freaking much.
I took that from one of his feedbacks.
I know.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
The big bazooka. A big unit.
Anyway, so no feedback. Maybe next time. Ray, if you still send in Deadly Foes, we'll play it next time because we only have one issue next time. I'll pull up the schedule here. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but Oh, hey, next year, do you want another Shock-tober or do you want a Doc October?
We can do a Doc October. That's fine.
You know, probably join us that whole month, don't you?
More the merrier is what I say.
The greatest supervillain of all time. He's not a college dropout like that Doom.
Oh!
That's Charlie's rap, man. Doom's a college dropout. All right, yes.
It's okay. College isn't for everybody, all right? Don't be so ableist.
Yeah, man. He had to travel the world smoking some dope and learn some magic. Come on.
You know, as you do. It's hashtag relatable.
How do you think Lilith spent her 20s? Come on.
Well, working too hard for people that don't give a crap about me, but you know, that's a whole nother conversation.
And in her off time smoking weed and learning dark magic. Come on. Anyway, so yes, next time we're going to find out where Shocker went in Amazing Spider-Man 364. You'll know it from Spider-Man's butt on the cover.
Looking like freaking Spider-Woman cover.
Still a human pose though. Anyway, but yes, it'll be Spider-Man, Shocker, even some Aunt May.
Oh, I wasn't missing her. Y'all know that.
Yeah. And then the week after that, Peter Parker, Spider-Man 51 and 52 from 2003. Not only do we get the Shocker, but the return of Hydro Man. And then, of course, to round out the month, your monthly Scarlet Spider fix from Spectacular Spider-Man 222 and Web of Spider-Man 123. And then, of course, after that, we get to our Hobgobble Gobble month. So, that's the other question. Next month, should we go for a third annual Hobgobble Gobble month, or should we do a green Gobble Gobble month? We could do. I was thinking we could do all Green Goblins that aren't Norman.
Okay, yeah, let's go for it.
So you know those Harry Osborns, those Bart Hamiltons, maybe a Phil Urich.
Yeah, let's try it. Let's do something different. It's fine. We can do that.
So look for that in a little over a year.
A little peek behind what we're doing out here.
We're peeking. That's right. You know y'all want it.
I'm thirsty for it, bro. Gimme.
Anyway, so send us your thoughts. Again, you can still send us thoughts on Deadly Foes of Spider-Man. Send them on for Amazing 364 and Peter Parker Spider-Man 51 and 52. And how can you do that? Well, you can always email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, or call the handy-dandy voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Ultimate Spider-Cast on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Find links to all of that, all of our links to all of our social media, links to this YouTube. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. Links to Patreon, merch, all in one convenient place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support our sponsors, Tweaked Audio. If you couldn't hear the action this time at a proper tone, get yourself some Tweaked Audio headsets. And if you're bored at home, go pick up Hunt-A-Killer.
Michelle Gray needs our help, guys.
Thank you. That's right. And this month it's Blair Witch, so go pick yourself up some Hunt-A-Killer. Use the code Southgate for both of those for a discount. And when you're online, because Lilith's always online, and you're shopping on Amazon, go pick up Pod Life the book, Volume 1.
I feel so called out right now. It's literally what I'm doing.
She's bored.
And I'm using the link from the show notes.
That's right. It's right down there in the show notes for Southgate Media Group. So pick up Pod Life the book, use the link for Southgate Media Group, help us support this show, the network, and that man behind the scenes in his ivory tower, Rob Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom.
What did you say?
Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Lilith.
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, or over on Instagram with the cool kids and the hip grandparents at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. And in honor of October, it's all Halloween inspired comic books. So if you're interested in that, check it out.
Bye, Felicia.
Boo, Felicia, because it's October. There you go.
Get your spooky 69s at Lilith Hellfire 69. All right, everyone. Come back next time. Come back, Ray. We miss you. I know he's going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was actually sleeping.
Exactly.
Alright, so yeah, come back next time. Amazing Spider-Man 364. One-on-one with the Shocker. But until then, swing on back.
Whip.